So anyone that's built a shop or works around tools knows that there is a major frustration when it comes to tools. Sometimes the big high dollar tools don't get the job done like the cheap ones do, and I have found the ultimate cheap tool every shop should have. I was doing some work on this tractor. This tractor is a lot of fun. It's wintertime right now. It's cold, so now's the time to kind of be in the shop and get maintenance done or some, add some additions to it. And of course, ran into an issue that I had to go find a solution for, and that solution is in this little box. So under 20 bucks, I believe every shop should have these. I had such a good experience with this, I had to share it with my friends. That's you. And I bought this with my own money. This is not sponsored. Actually, I don't even know who these people are, but I will leave a link to it if you guys are interested. Again, under 20 bucks, how could you go wrong? And I'm gonna show you why this saved my bacon. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. We'd love to have you come back here. There's always room for one more. But today's video is all about solving a big problem we all have. It's in this box. Let's have some fun. Okay, first things first. Everyone has a battery if they have a tractor. A lot of you guys have machines. You have equipment. You know how this is. This is a really new tractor. I had somebody leave a comment say that it was too clean, but I mean, I cleaned it off before I put it in the shop. And you got to take care of your stuff, which is why I ran into this problem. So this battery, I was looking at it and said, I want to put some kind of battery tender cable on here, so that if and when I decide to hook up a battery tender, I could just plug it in and not have to clamp it on the battery and deal with all that. Well, that one thing leads to another. I do more investigating and I realize that, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but Mr. Mouse decided to come in here and make a bed right behind that battery. So not sure if you could see that or not. It could kind of, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna take this thing out and you guys are gonna see it anyway, but I tried to take this metal strap on, which, hey, TYM, good on you for putting this big padded, there's a pad under here, padded metal strap so that the battery doesn't move. However, this bolt, for some reason, was incredibly soft, and I just rounded the thing off. So, I mean, rounding this bolt off, I couldn't take the strap off. Still haven't taken it off. However, I did find a solution. I tightened that back down and said, I gotta share this with my friends because you guys may have the same issue. If you round something off or you round a bolt off, and then all of a sudden it just starts, basically making to the point where, I tried wrenches, tried everything else. I was even thinking about getting my grinder, just cutting this thing off and being done with it. But then I said, let me go to the interwebs, my friends on YouTube. And the beauty of YouTube is there's always somebody out there that's had probably the same problem that you've had. And I found the ultimate kit. Let me show it to you. Well, I've got my little mechanics tool cart. I'm still enjoying this thing. They did decide, I did a video on Harbor Freight, did like a haul, and there's a bunch of damage. I bent it back out. They said they'd take another 40 bucks off. So I thought that was pretty cool of them. So appreciate you, Harbor Freight. Thank you. This is the tool we're talking about today. So Rex Betty, I have no idea what that name means, or really, obviously this is gonna be made in China somewhere, but it's under 20 bucks. It's very cheap, comes with this case. And the case is actually pretty nice. And this is an impact bolt nut remover set. You have, here's all your sizes right there if you wanna kind of get an idea. Sorry about the lighting in here, guys. There's the idea, and these, I came across a bunch of them. Not many of them are hardened. So these are high hardness chrome molybdenum steel, whatever that means. But long story short, when I started reading reviews, it said that these were actually pretty high quality, very, very heavy duty, and people said that they did not, they didn't warp or they didn't bend, kind of like the bolt bended. So you can see the teeth in there. This thing will actually bite on that bolt and just back it right off, which I kind of bought this thing saying, man, I really hope this works because I don't want to have, I don't want to have a problem where I have to, like, again, get the grinder, cut the thing off or do something. But this ended up working great. So there's one piece missing. That's actually here on this little impact. So I'm gonna show you how it works. I think you guys can trust me in knowing that I don't have to get waste your time with a ratchet and show you that the ratchet is rounding it off. It would not come off. But backing it out, it bites and it comes right out. I mean, that is awesome. So if I take this out and I show you all those little parts were rounded off, there's an epidemic these days, which, here comes a rant. There's an epidemic these days of cheap hardware. I don't understand it. I don't understand why every time you buy something, anything that is fabric in China, which this was probably made in China or somewhere else, just make some better steel, guys. Like, it makes everything, I'll pay the extra 25 cents, whatever it costs to get real heavy duty bolts. But you know, it's not the manufacturer's fault. I mean, these guys are just, they're doing what everybody else is doing. It's everything. Everything you have to assemble feels like the bolts round off, the steel is too soft, and I mean, God bless, get me started on putting light fixtures in a house or something. I round every one of those Phillips head screws off, and end of rant. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to get that out. Thank you for the therapy session. Put the bill in the mail. So if I come over to the other side, which this one did not round off, this one came off easily, but I could just pop this on there too. And now we can take that strap off, which is nice and padded, which I think is great. I mean, this is nice. This is great. A+ for that. The bolts, or that one bolt, I guess I can't get too angry with them. Oh, jacket's open. I guess I can't get too angry with them because the other one was fine. Just one of the bolts had an issue. Whatever. Well, there's one thing that causes more trouble than anything, it's mice. There's little rubber pads down here too for setting the battery on. But this is nasty. And this little cavity seems just perfect for mice. Put the shop vac on it. Get these screws first. You see, the problem with mice is that once a mouse uses the restroom in your machine, it leaves a scent which will attract other mice. So the mouse kind of knows, like, hey, this is where home is, and you should bring all your friends, and let's have a big party in Joe's tractor. Well, we're not going to do that. We're not going to let the party happen in the tractor. So that's cleared out. That's been bothering me. I'm going to button this thing back up, put it all back together, and then we will talk about this kit and what we like about it. And obviously, the whole point of this video is that this job doesn't get done if that one little bolt doesn't get out. And all these other tools and equipment and shop vacs and lights and everything else, none of it matters if you can't get that rounded bolt out. So let me get this put back together. We'll close up. But I'm super happy with that kit, guys. I don't work for them. They didn't send it to me. I bought it, and I love sharing things that make life easier, especially things that are very affordable. Under 20 bucks, I like it. Before we button it up, we'll make sure all the power's working. We're good. Okay. Well, let's wrap up. Well, guys, that is the Rex Bit, whatever this name is. I can attest to you that the steel is very high quality, or whatever it is. I mean, it doesn't round off, it doesn't soften, and it bites into the bolt very, very well. It was one shot, and I'm telling you, I used everything. I used vice grips, adjustable wrench. I really tried to get that thing off. I had multiple ideas. One was get my grinder and cut a flathead into it and then work its way out, or again, just get the grinder and cut that band off, but then you have a sharp thing and you're kind of messing with the tractor, and it's just like, find the right tool for the job. Like 15 bucks, guys, 15 bucks. I love sharing cool things with you guys. I love when you guys share ideas and cool products with me. I do appreciate that kind of stuff because this is how the community is supposed to work. We all help each other find great things that we can use. Tips, tricks, and sometimes the stuff you have to buy. But 2 days, man, Amazon will send this right to your door. How can you go wrong? And if you have somebody in your family who has a shop and you're thinking of a gift, that's a cool gift. I can't think of a lot of people who have that kind of stuff in there. If you do, let me know. And if you have a better idea, let me know. So appreciate you watching this video. Oh, I have one other thing I wanted to show you real quick. This is kind of a bonus thing. Let me grab it real quick. So in the spirit of cool things, this is a light. And I don't usually do this because I don't think that everybody's really interested in kind of stuff like this, because I do a lot of filmmaking, clearly, or video making, and this light was sent to me by somebody. It showed up in my P.O. box. As a content creator, guys, you get stuff like this all the time. Most of it's garbage. You throw it away, give it away. You just get rid of it. You know, it's like you don't need it. But I kind of thought that's what this would be, but it has really grown on me, and this is the reason why. If I take it off of that tripod, it has a little screw in the bottom where you can put it on a tripod, which I use it for lighting. But what's cool about it is it's magnetic, so you could set it on stuff. I'm not trying to sell you stuff here, guys. I'm just trying to tell you I think this is pretty cool. And, you know, so if you're working on stuff and you're doing work and you want to have some light, man, I don't know about you guys, but my eyes don't seem to be getting better as I get older. They seem to be getting worse. So I will leave a link to this as well if you're interested in it. Again, this is whatever, man. They sent this to me, and I really don't even remember what the name of the company is. I will find it and put it in the description if you're interested, because I can say I've actually enjoyed using this more than I should. It even has like it'll go light, softer light, it'll go really bright, and then it has a police light. How cool is that? That's just ridiculous, but whatever. I just think it's neat. I saw a squirrel, I got distracted, but this video is about one tool you should have in your shop. Maybe we have two tools now, but appreciate you watching this video. I probably won't post a whole lot before Christmas. Christmas is in about 3 to 4 days, and we're gonna shut down as a family, spend time together, and I hope you guys do the same. The whole purpose of me saying that is I hope you have a very blessed Christmas. Remember the meaning of Christmas and why we are there. Our Savior is born. That is the most important thing, and I hope to see you guys in the new year. Hit that subscribe button, come back and see us. It's gonna be an awesome 2026. So appreciate you watching. Catch you in the next one. I'm Joe the Farmer. We out.